futon.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy K-Mega405 live from the 405. Well, I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there, man. And I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and hope everybody had some time off to spend with their family or just to chill the game, watch Netflix, whatever. Just to, unwind and get the batteries recharged. And, shout out to everybody that had to work for Black Friday or whatever. I think that sucks, but at the end of the day, hopefully y'all got time and a half holiday pay, and made it at least worth your while instead of dealing with all the crazy ass people. So, shout out to them. So, my video. Now, I will say this about my channel. I will bring back weekly fail, but it just won't be weekly. I'll finally start having some downtime so I can start working on my projects for the channel. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it named weekly fail or name it something else, but they will be back. Appreciate for everybody that liked it and commented on it, and, gave me some little private info about what they thought about it and things like that. I'm always willing to hear about, take constructive criticism or just criticism in general. It's whatever, I take it all with a grain of salt. I love what I'm doing, and it's just for me just to give my opinion and throw it out there. So if some people don't like it, tough shit, I'm still going to do what I do. But anyway, on to the video. There's so much to cover. And before I get started again, I want to just bring up an issue that's been going on the Xbox side. And okay, for anybody that's been on the previews program that's seen all the problems and bugs that was going on with the interface, well, it seems now that we're still having it. I was in a party chat with my boys, Big Kahuna, Infrared Beam, Cyclonus, Black Spartan. And every one of us was having some kind of individual different problem, but it still required us to reset the Xbox. So it needs to be taken care of, Microsoft. We sit here and we talk up on you, we mostly Xbox dudes, but at the end of the day, we're gamers and we're consumers, and what we want to do is have everything legit and proper. Can't be bragging about a system and they over there fucking up on their own. This is not end all to everything. It's a minor issue, but still it's something that's an inconvenience. You want to turn the game on and get it working. You don't want to not have your Kinect working properly, or you don't want to have other issues that's just popping up. So let's get this update out so we can get this fixed. We shouldn't still be having this problem right now. So anyway, that's one issue that was going on. The other issue that I do have, and I say issue, is backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 4. Now you would say, why would you have a problem with PlayStation 4 having backwards capability unless you're an Xbot? Well, it goes a lot deeper than that. So it's not anything about me being an Xbot or anything of that nature. It's about consumerism. Now, a couple of months ago, when everybody was talking about the backwards capability thing from the PlayStation side, from what Yoshida said was, hey, we're not worried about backwards capability. We don't want it. We're worried about VR, PlayStation Now, and PlayStation 4 games. Our technology is not, our system is not technically whatever, he said, basically, just that it's not feasible on their system. So 2 months later, we hear a leak, and I love to hear the leaks because it's funny to me that you would have people that be hush-hush about other things, but then yet you have other people that leak shit out. Kind of, yeah, whatever. Still, regardless of the fact there was a leak that there was some kind of backwards capability going on with the PlayStation 4 with the PlayStation 2 games. Now, don't get me wrong, that's fantastic. All that catalog of games, that's dope. That's a great deal for gamers in general and for the PS4 fan base, no doubt. But what I have a problem with is that it's being rumored, and it's now come out to be that it's not a rumor. It's the fact that you're going to get charged, but we don't know how you're going to get charged. Some people say that it's going to go to PlayStation Now. Other people think that it's going to be kind of like a standalone thing, and that you're going to have to buy your games digitally. Now, the problem that I have with that, this is one. Okay, if you already have PS2 games. I still have PS2 games. And I bought PlayStation 2 games off of the PlayStation 3. So why would I have to pay for that? Then, on top of that, let's just say that that's not going to happen. But you're going to have PSN to have it operate. Now, you might say, well, you need Xbox Live. No, you don't. Because you can use your disc. You don't have to have it digital. So if you have the games that are in the catalog of games that they have available on the Xbox side, you could just play them without being online. But with PSN, you're gonna have to get that network service, which it will help advance because they've been saying that their sales are down when it comes to the PSN. So that kind of is one of those things of where, well, be damn if you do, damn if you don't. They're gonna find a way to skim that money out of you, and I think it's weak. And then plus, on top of this is also, and shout out to my boy B Shadows, because I had no idea about this. I mean, I'm not a PC guy, but I have a gaming PC, and he was telling me about this program that's an emulator that you can play like up to 80% of your PlayStation 2 games, and it's free. So come to find out that Sony has talked to the dude taken this emulator and they put it into the PlayStation 4. Now, if that's the case, I think it's pretty shitty that you would take this tech, which is fantastic, and have your PlayStation customers and fans pay you for it when it's free on the PC. And I'm pretty sure it didn't really cost you anything to implement it into the PlayStation 4. That's a problem. That's a major problem. Now, if anybody that want to damage control this and say that, oh, just wait till what Sony does, I guarantee you it's going to be good for you. And then you come to find out that you still got to pay some way, somehow, on something that is free somewhere else, then you're just a damn fool. And you're just wanting to lie for this product and being a corporate slave, pretty much. As much as I care for the Xbox community and for Xbox, if Xbox did some shit like this, I'd be ripping their ass. There's no way. If Phil Spencer came up here and said, look, we're not going to do this is not in the works for us, and then 2 months later they say that they're going to do it, I'm ripping Phil's ass and don't care who likes it. That's not what you're supposed to do as a CEO. You're not supposed to do that as anything. And so if banks and other people should be held liable for lying, so should people in the video game market. Just because you love that plastic doesn't mean that you got to sit there and suck their ass just to want to say, hey, look, I'm down for PlayStation. Makes no damn sense whatsoever, because we're all consumers. At the end of the day, we have to remember that. So what? So what is Sony's winning? I don't care if anybody that says that, hey, some PlayStation's number one and me, I don't want an Xbox One. So what? Good for you. I'm not angry about that. I'm happy that the PlayStation is selling well. It's good for the console market. I'm a console guy. I want Nintendo to come and get their head out their ass and do the things that they're supposed to do so I can get me one. But as long as these type of practices are going to keep being taken by the consumer, it's only going to get worse. And then we're going to be looking at the console market look like the cell phone market. Getting charged for everything, getting incomplete games. It's never been like that. Now it's just slowly starting to come into its own. All these delays, you pre-order games, and then if they don't get the pre-order like they want, like with that DOS X, whatever the hell that game's name is, then they're going to delay it. For what reason? The game should already be coming out at this point in time. Now, I can understand something like, as you see this game right here, it's a really dope game. Rainbow Six Under Siege is really fun. But there's too many games out right now. I'm going to make a video about that as well. And they just taking the smart route and just saying, look, we're just going to delay it until sometime in 2016. That's the different situation. We have to find that happy medium. So if you want us to pay for microtransactions, then we should get free DLC. We work hard for our earned dollar, and we understand that you guys work hard for developing and building these games, but you also have to show the consumer that you care for our dollar instead of trying to bleed us for every bit of coin that we have. Because you know what? Much as you guys work hard, the people that buy your product work probably twice as hard or as hard as you guys do. So it needs to be that happy medium. Like to hear your thoughts on it. Peace, everybody.
From jump, my kick game so Dwayne Wayne. All that's missing is the flip ups and the fade. I got Whitleys for days. Kanishiwa, it's not a game, no. Riches in the bitches, what I came for. Then I switch my angle. Was unchained like I'm the Django. Now that shit dangled to my ankle.